Northwest Missouri State men's basketball versus Lake Superior State. Aka MJ Williams taking in for a layup there to make the score 34-17 in favor of the Bearcats. Bring the ball back down the floor. Worked around the key. Find Brett Doherty in the post. There for the basket. Nice post moves there. Back down the floor for the Lakers. They're going to come back down and pop a three right here. The Northwest offense not to be outdone though. Pitts brings the ball back down the floor. We're going to get a nice little give and go action here with Woods and Chris Ibu Endau. Ends up on the layup end of that give and go there. Lakers come back down. Williams pull up. Good. Just inside the line. He had 34 points for Lake Superior State on 31 shots. He was impressive. We're still going back and forth here in the first half. Schneider going to come out and set the pick, and he's going to get it back, and we all know that's money. 49-37 Bearcats at the break, but Lake Superior State would come back to make it close in the second half. We're at 87-83 here in the second half. Pitts trying to milk that clock for all it's worth. Gonna set him up. Pitts looking for an opening here. And he's gonna drive the lane. Missed the layup. Lakers trying to come down. Williams almost loses it on the pass there. They're able to recover it. Williams gets it back. Pulls up from deep with a hand in his face and just drains it to cut the score to 87-86. The kid has range. What can I say? Bearcats back down to the floor. Here we go. And that foul is called intentional. Intentional foul. Big play there still. That's 2 shots for the Bearcats and the ball. Lake Superior State coach, choice words there. Not happy with the call. Justin Pitts going to step to the line, make the first one to make it 88-86 here with under 10 seconds to go. Pitts, ice in his veins, 89-86. They get the ball back. Lakers trying to come up with the steal. They came in 4-0, and Xavier Kurth ends up wide open there, so they draw it and send him to the line. Kurth, 2 of his 3 points came from the free throw line, and they were right here. Makes the first one, and then he's going to make the second one to push out to a 91-86 lead. Lakers inbounding the ball to who else but Williams for the last gasp, and it is not to be as it falls short. Here's Ben McCollum.
Free throws, made 31 of them. They shot 16. You guys were able to penetrate inside, and then they did you a few favors by fouling you on jump shots too. So just talk about your guys' effort at the free throw line tonight.
Well, they're pretty aggressive as far as running through lanes and kind of ripping through, you know, and a lot of times it's ripped through arms, ripped through hands, and a lot of times that's not called. And so, you know, when you're aggressive like that, obviously, you know, you're going to be able to go to the free throw line if you're getting good penetration and such. And so it was great that our kids knocked them down. We needed them. You know, we needed every single free throw that we shot, and you know, I was pleased with their effort.
How beneficial is a game like this for you guys to have a game to go down the wire this early in the season?
Well, it's 2 in a row. It's not beneficial for my heart, just FYI. But no, it's good for our kids, and it's good for me as a coach too. Just you know, I didn't think I did as good a job as I could have finding solutions when the run went against us. I thought I found a lot of problems, but it seems like the problems are pretty obvious. I've got to be able to find solutions and do a better job of that, and then obviously our kids need to be able to perform those solutions.
Did they do anything that made it tough down the stretch for you guys there?
Competed harder than us, just played harder than us, wanted it more. They just really competed, played with positive energy. You know, they were excellent. Their energy was excellent. Their coaching staff was excellent energy-wise, and you know, we just weren't quite as good coaching staff or player-wise, and we need to improve and get better.
Do you think some of that was just getting up by so big so early?
Yeah, we look at the
You're
scoreboard.
by 19 and you're
Absolutely.
cruising.
Yeah.
Next thing
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, we look up at the scoreboard. So, I mean, we've done that in every single game, except for Upper Iowa. Augie, we did the same thing. Right out of half. It's right out of half, and I can see it coming.
You're up by 15, they'll start you down by 2 possessions.
Oh,
or up by 2 possessions.
It drives me crazy. And I don't know what to do. I've got to do it better. That's why I'm saying I've got to find a solution. Like, I see that we come out flat when we got a big lead. How do I get them to put their foot on the throat and continue to fight and compete? And that's what I've got to do a better job as a coach.
What does it say about you guys, though? I mean, you're down twice in the second half at your own court. I mean, you found a way to answer right away. I think you had that
Yeah.
big try by Zach to take the lead and do a foul on it.
Yeah, again, I've got to. Those kids just really battled and fought, and that's, you know, I couldn't ask for a better group of guys to continue to compete. You know, when you're as ranked high as we can, we're gonna take people's shot, and they don't care if they're down. Like they could care less. Like they're down 20, who cares? We're gonna try to come back. It's like when we played Augie that first year. I think we got down like 14 or 15, came all the way back. Well, we didn't care we were down 14 or 15. We just stayed with positive energy. They're the ones that kind of got tight, and then we were able to win that game. And so that's what happened tonight. We have to combat that. Like, you're not losing anything. Like, you're not going to lose your ranked third. That's not something you necessarily earned at this point. And so we've got to understand that, continue to build and get better.
Looking ahead to this weekend a little bit, you guys have Concordia, a tough NSIC team. Where's some things?
They're the NAI team, the NAI at Concordia. It says St. Paul on there, I think, but yeah,
okay,
it's and they're good, NAI team, but it'll be good. 6 o'clock. You know, we're excited about the football game first, and we're gonna give them Thanksgiving off, let them go home and you know, be thankful for what they have, and be thankful for their family, be thankful to be on this basketball team with kids that love and care for each other, and we've got a special group, and there's a lot to be thankful for.
So since we have luncheon this week, what does it mean